Yo, what's up everyone? It's Jibenga. The internet's always been this crazy evolving thing, right? From the early days to now, it's completely changed how we live. We're talking Web3, the next big leap in the internet's evolution. Let's get into it. Alright, before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's rewind for a second. Think back to the early days of the internet. Web 1. It was like a giant digital library. You could read websites, but that was about it. Static, one-way communication. Then came Web 2, the internet we know and use every day. This is where things got interactive. Social media blew up, we could create content, share our lives, and connect with people worldwide. But here's the thing about Web 2, it's dominated by big tech companies. They control your data, they decide what you see, and let's be real, they're making a ton of money off of it. And that brings us to Web 3. The big upgrade. Web 3 is all about decentralization. It's about putting the power back in the hands of the users, you and me. Now I know what you might be thinking. Blockchain? That sounds complicated. But trust me, it's not as scary as it sounds. Think of blockchain like a giant digital ledger that's spread across a network of computers. Instead of being controlled by a single entity like a bank or a government, it's distributed. This means it's way more secure because there's no single point of failure. Every transaction on the blockchain is recorded in a block, and these blocks are linked together in chronological order, forming a chain, hence the name blockchain. Once a block is added to the chain, it can't be altered or deleted, making it incredibly secure and transparent. This tamper-proof nature of blockchain is what makes it so revolutionary. It's like having a public record of every transaction that's ever happened, which is a game changer for transparency and accountability. There are many different blockchains out there, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, money. Cryptocurrency is digital money that lives on the blockchain. It's decentralized, meaning no single entity controls it, and it's powered by cryptography, making it incredibly secure. Think of it like this. You know how you use Venmo or PayPal to send money online? Cryptocurrency is similar, but instead of going through a financial institution, it's all done peer-to-peer on the blockchain. Now, there are tons of cryptocurrencies out there, but the most popular one you've probably heard of is Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency, and it's still the biggest by market cap. It's like the digital gold of the crypto world. Then you've got Ethereum, which is the second largest cryptocurrency. But Ethereum is more than just a digital currency. It's also a platform for building decentralized applications and smart contracts. The world of crypto is constantly evolving, with new projects and innovations popping up all the time. Chapter 4, DeFi Banking Without Banks. So, we've got this revolutionary technology blockchain and this new form of digital money, cryptocurrency. What happens when you combine them? You get DeFi or decentralized finance, which is basically reinventing the entire financial system. DeFi is all about creating financial tools and services that are accessible to everyone, regardless of your location or credit score. Imagine this. You can earn interest on your crypto, just like a savings account, but with potentially higher returns. You can borrow money without needing permission from a bank, using your crypto as collateral. You can even trade assets directly with others on decentralized exchanges or DEX like Uniswap and PancakeSwap without needing a middleman. DeFi is all about cutting out the middleman and putting you in control of your finances. It's a game changer, especially for people who are underserved by the traditional financial system. Chapter 5, NFTs, Digital Ownership Revolution. Now let's talk about something that's been making headlines everywhere, NFTs or non-fungible tokens. NFTs are basically digital certificates of ownership that live on the blockchain. Unlike cryptocurrencies, where each coin is identical, every NFT is unique. Think of it like this. You can have multiple copies of the same song, but there's only one original recording. NFTs are like that original recording, but for digital assets. NFTs can represent anything digital: art, music, videos, even tweets. Remember that Twitter thread that went viral? Someone probably turned it into an NFT and sold it. The crazy thing about NFTs is that they give creators a whole new way to monetize their work and connect with their audience. Artists can sell their art directly to collectors without needing a gallery or an agent. And because everything is tracked on the blockchain, creators can even earn royalties every time their NFT is resold. Chapter 6, DAOs, Internet Communities with No Boss. Let's talk about DAOs, or decentralized autonomous organizations. DAOs are basically internet communities with a shared bank account and no central leadership. Imagine a group chat with your friends, but instead of just talking, you're making decisions about how to spend a shared pool of money and work towards a common goal. That's the basic idea behind a DAO. DAOs are run by code, or more specifically, smart contracts, which are basically self-executing agreements written on the blockchain. This means that decisions within a DAO are made transparently and automatically based on predefined rules. Members of a DAO typically have voting rights proportional to their stake in the DAO, which is usually represented by tokens. Some DAOs are focused on investing in and supporting new crypto projects. Others are creating and managing decentralized social media platforms. The possibilities are pretty much endless. Alright, let's talk about the metaverse, a term that's been thrown around a lot lately. The metaverse is essentially a network of interconnected, immersive digital experiences. Imagine a world where you can work, play, shop, socialize, and even own property, all within a virtual environment. It's like stepping into a video game, but with real-world implications. The metaverse is still in its early stages of development, but we're already seeing glimpses of what it might look like. Companies like Meta, formerly Facebook, are investing heavily in building VR and AR headsets and platforms that will power these immersive experiences. We're also seeing the rise of virtual worlds like Decentraland and the Sandbox, where users can buy and sell virtual land, build structures, and interact with each other using avatars. The possibilities are pretty mind-blowing. We've talked about blockchain, cryptocurrency, DeFi, NFTs, DAOs, and the metaverse. Now let's talk about the glue that holds it all together, smart contracts. Smart contracts are essentially self-executing contracts written in code and stored on the blockchain. They automatically enforce the terms of an agreement when certain conditions are met. Think of it like this. Let's say you're selling something online. Typically, you'd have to rely on a third-party platform like eBay or Amazon to handle the payment processing and delivery. But with a smart contract, the entire transaction can be automated. The buyer's payment is held in escrow by the smart contract until the seller proves that they've shipped the item. Once the delivery is confirmed, the payment is automatically released to the seller. No need for a middleman, no risk of fraud or non-payment. Smart contracts are used for a wide range of applications in the Web3 world. They're essentially the building blocks for a more trustworthy and automated future. So we've covered a lot of ground here. Web3 is a complex and rapidly evolving space, but hopefully you now have a better understanding of the key concepts and technologies that are driving this revolution. But the big question is, what's next for Web3? Well, the truth is, no one knows for sure. Web3 is still in its early stages of development, and it faces its fair share of challenges, including scalability, regulation, and user adoption. But despite these challenges, the potential of Web3 is undeniable. We're already seeing major brands and companies dipping their toes into the Web3 waters. Nike is selling virtual sneakers as NFTs. Starbucks is launching its own NFT-based loyalty program. As more and more people and organizations recognize the potential of Web3, we can expect to see even more innovation and adoption in the years to come. So that's Web3 in 10 minutes. We've gone from the basics of blockchain and crypto to the mind-blowing possibilities of DeFi, NFTs, DAOs, and the metaverse. It's a lot to take in, but one thing's for sure. Web3 is all about decentralization, ownership, and freedom. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about Web3? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you're as pumped about the future of the internet as I am, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the exciting Web3 content coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.